So in today's video, I want to take a look at gold here as we're now getting deep into the daily cycle decline. I'm starting to see the kind of extreme negative comments that are typically associated with a daily cycle that's getting pretty close to bottoming. I don't think it's going to bottom today necessarily, but the French election this weekend could be a potential turning point, or possibly the employment report tomorrow could maybe cause a gap down that would complete the daily cycle low. So I'm going to suggest that I see a lot of people that are trying to catch a bottom. They want to trade from the long side. They want to catch the bounce out of the daily cycle low, but I'm going to suggest it's probably too dangerous to try and catch the bottom this late in an intermediate cycle. And depending on how you want to count this could either be the third daily cycle or the fourth daily cycle. But either one, it's just too late in the intermediate cycle, and it's too dangerous. I've seen a few cycles that have topped on day 2 or 3. Back here in September, we were trying to catch just a short-term trade out of the daily cycle low. We got in here on this third day, and then the cycle topped on day 3. I was expecting a marginal push to marginally break these highs. This is usually how gold tops, with a marginal breakout. I was expecting a push up to marginally break this high, and so I wanted to catch this little bounce, but gold threw me a curveball, and it topped on day 3, and then the rest was history. When our stop was run here at the daily cycle low, then we got caught in this, and we had to get out down here instead of the plan was to get out on a marginal breakout at the top, and it backfired. It was too late in the intermediate cycle. So I'll say this again: this is just too late in the intermediate cycle to be trying to catch a long side trade. The correct strategy, I think, would be to just set and wait for the bounce wherever it occurs. Maybe gold bottoms on the employment report tomorrow. Maybe it's Monday after the elections, and we get some kind of bounce. At this point, it may not get back above the 200-day moving average, but wait for some kind of bounce, and then if you're of the mind to try and sell short, then you could sell short. Try and pick the top of the bounce, and then sell short for the left translated cycle that should move us down into the intermediate cycle low. But for right now, it's too late to go short now. You needed to be short up here at the top. That's where we shorted up here. If you remember, I called the top to occur early in the week, and it occurred on this Monday. We got in on Tuesday, and we've been holding mostly a short position since then. And I'm not going to try and exit my short position and then allow a bounce and then try and re-enter. I don't think I would be able to time that correctly. So we're in a good position. We're in the short position. We're into our shorts, and we'll probably just hold them until I think the larger intermediate cycle has bottomed, and that's probably going to require one more daily cycle. So one more bounce and then one more move down. So maybe something that looks similar to this. This is not a target. I have no idea where the exact bottom is going to come, and I have no idea where the bounce out of the daily cycle low is going to top. But I think it's the general trajectory is going to look something like this. We'll get a bottom here soon. We're 36 days into this cycle. They seem to be running between 35 and 50 days. I kind of think this one's probably going to top somewhere close to day 35 or day 40. We'll get a bounce, and then I think we'll get one more leg down. So somewhere up in here, if if you want to sell short, that's probably the place to do it. I would not advise trying to catch this bounce out of the daily cycle low. It's too dangerous. It may not last long enough for you to make any uh, profit on the trade. It could last only 2 or 3 days, and then we roll over and start down again. So that's what I'm seeing in the gold market right now.